So I use the X-Max for printing out my wedges, and I print out my experimental throttle bodies and stuff like that that I work with. I use a print dryer also, but I've run this guy for 6 years. It's still running. It takes some maintenance to keep it up, so I keep extra extruders, nozzles, all kinds of parts for it. And I have had to do my share of changing the motherboard and things on there to keep this thing running. But for 6 years, I've had that one going. And then I have a backup of the X Pro, which does ABS also. And so finally, I upgraded to the brand new X-Max 3. And the speed on this thing and the quality is absolutely amazing. But what really shocks me besides the quality, that's a first layer right there, just laying down perfect. It does self-leveling with a BT touch sensor in it. So it levels its own self each time. And the speed on the thing is just amazing. So what used to take me, well, here you go. What used to take me 6 hours to print now takes me 1 hour to bust these out. So, and the detail for it is also pretty amazing too. But once you see this thing actually going full speed here, it's pretty impressive. Right now it's doing the first layer, so it does it slow. Wow, this is 10 times faster than what I was doing before. But once it gets up to full speed there, this thing can go up to 600, what is it, meters per second, whatever. And it's just absolutely amazing. And I did have to do a firmware change for it. Let me turn this light off here. There we go. I did have to do a firmware update for it when I first got it. And their tech support has been absolutely phenomenal. For the past 6-7 years, I've dealt with Linda and on the original X-Max. And now I have a lady named Olivia. But anytime you write them, obviously they're on a different time zone, so they don't write you back until the middle of the night. But they always have videos and easy stuff for you. There's not really a language barrier because it is Chinese. And being, you know, the American that I am, you know, this is one of the very few things that I actually advocate that comes from that company. And it's Qidi Tech. Qidi, some people call it, but I think it's pronounced Chitty. Like chitty chitty bang bang. Anyway, so as this thing starts rolling here, hopefully you'll get to see it. It's going to be a few minutes before it does the next layer. Once it does the next layer, then we'll really turn up the speed on it. But other than that, I mean, the finish is just amazing. And I'm doing these at a 0.25 height, so it's printing them obviously pretty fast. The bottom, so one of these in here was the other X-Max. Yeah, there you go. So there's the bottom of the old, that's the old plate right there. And then you can see there's the bottom of the new plate. And of course I have to take these into the machine shop and I do the inserts inside of here and put these in place. And these are just coming out incredible and fast. Every hour one pops out. This thing, I've had it running for a day now, and I'm just busting out as many as I can right now. So keep in mind, you can sand all this too. So anytime you have ABS, you can sand these down, but there really isn't a need to. Most people will install them in their plate right there and they'll clear coat over them. But they're resistant to the heat, so short of an engine fire, you're not gonna have any problems with these things. Well, let's see what this guy's. Oh yeah, it's getting ready to start moving pretty quick here. It's heading up to the corner, but that's an amazing first layer. Just no problems with it at all. Zero. Yeah, here it goes. It's getting to the corner right now. So it'll do the perimeter again, and then it'll start doing another layer on top of this one. Come on, girl. Yeah, now the speed's ramped up. And it's laying down a perfect extrusion on every one of those passes right now. So if you're looking for a 3D printer, it's really hard to beat this printer right here. I mean, in the size volume, you can do a lot of stuff in here. Obviously, I can do a throttle body with it and everything. As a matter of fact, when I get done printing probably about 10 more of these wedges out, I'm gonna switch over and go ahead and print out another one of the throttle bodies on it for the first time and see how it turns out. But anyway, so there you go. There's a quick video right there on the X-Max 3. Hope you enjoyed it. Later.